Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna.
I'm Paula. And today we have the extremely talented May Davis. How you doing?
I'm great. How are y'all?
Wonderful.
We're doing good. Well, I'm doing good.
Wishing I had some of your cooler weather here in Florida, but otherwise, no.
Otherwise, pretty good. Yeah. See, I'm begging for sunshine while it's puking snow literally outside. So it's always greener. Grass is always greener.
It is. That's for sure.
We don't have green grass here. It's too hot here in the summer. So there you go. Okay, so first question, the most important question ever. Are you ready for this? Who is May Davis?
I think it's me. I think I'm her.
You're her? Okay.
So May Davis is kind of so she grew from this really sweet pea named Maggie Davis, and she was on stage one day at a local dive bar in Revelstoke, British Columbia, and shout out to my community out there. And she was really tired and just like not really in the mood to be like her sweet little self, and she kind of morphed into this more blues attitude folk artist named May Davis. So I had a bit of a like Ron Burgundy Anchorman situation where I was just like, Maggie Davis is not here tonight. May Davis is taking her spot. Here she is. So she's an emerging singer-songwriter with a little bit of an edge to her, and she's here to play.
I love it. I must admit, I saw that on your video where it says editor Maggie Davis, and I was thinking, is that the same person or is it not? But there you go.
Yep, true.
It's one and the same. Multiple personalities here.
Yes.
Absolutely. So speaking of why you're here, you have a brand new video out for Black Widow.
I do.
So let's start. Let's backtrack. Tell us about the song. How did that come about? The co-writing.
Yeah. So I wrote this song, must have been in the fall, and it was actually on tour. I was on my tour, my May and July tour, and I was going to the studio, and I had never been so unprepared to go to the studio before in my life. And I actually finished writing that song the morning I went to the studio to record it. Wasn't even done, wasn't planned. I was just like, well, I guess this is happening. So finished the song like with minutes to spare to drive to the studio, get to the studio and lay down this track. And it kind of came from this place of just like, I've always wanted to write a murder ballad. As a folk musician, it's kind of like a rite of passage. You kind of have to get to this point where you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to write a murder ballad. And it's fun. It's fun to write edgy murder ballads, about like, my man done me wrong. There's a lot of murder ballads written from the perspective of male singer-songwriters where the woman is the wrongdoer. So this way I was like, you know what? Nope, we're switching it up and I'm going to be the one doing the murdering. So not me, like I'm not a murderer, but
not
like,
personally,
not personally, but like, it's fun. That's what I love about songwriting is you're a storyteller. So you get to write these stories. And so this was a story from a female perspective who was just like sick and tired of dealing with the gumption from her man and taking revenge into her own hands.
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I love it.
Reminds me of Dolly. That's what she said. She said something to the term one time about, if I want to like, murder someone, I can. There's songs about it. I can kill people. I can. Like I was like, seriously, like I never expected that to come out of her mouth. But yeah.
It's a great way to slay your internal demons. Is just write songs about taking them down. It's pretty great. You're not hurting anybody. I'm not gonna go to jail for writing a mean song. People do it all the time.
That's very cool. It's It's everybody's hobby. I love it. It's fantastic. You have to tell us about the video, because the video is absolutely fantastic. So who come up with the idea of the video? Where was it filmed? All that fun stuff.
Yeah. So this was a dream of mine. I'd kind of been brewing for a while. So we filmed Black Widow at a really beautiful place called Three Valley Gap. It's this huge chateau and heritage, like, ghost village. So some of these buildings have been brought from different places all out west, like from during the gold rush and previous to that. It's such a cool spot. They do a really great Halloween party there, actually, too. And like they deck out they have a ghost train, so you walk through the ghost train, and it's
Oh, wow.
crazy. There's zombies and skeletons and spiders and stuff, and like creepy dolls in the corner, and you're like, oh. But it's a really beautiful spot. You just feel the energy there, and the saloon building where we filmed, like the main meat and potatoes of the film, was just perfect. It had a stage, mannequin, bartender, just like all the things. There's a bit of a theme in my in my music videos. There's always a mannequin involved somewhere. So this guy was kind of in the corner, and like you couldn't really see him too much. We kind of hid him, but I'm like, oh, I would like to keep the mannequin theme going because it's just weird and quirky. And sometimes doing music videos that have a little bit of a weird edge are fun. So yeah, I just kind of came up with this idea. I did a site visit. The staff at Three Valley Gap are just incredible. They were super accommodating. Let us go in and film, and they were fantastic. Like we came in, I went with my video producer, Francois Drossier, who's a big part of my creative process. He's just super keen. We go through every single scene. What do we think of doing? This is the staircase. We're gonna bang your boots on. This is where we're gonna do this. But there's so much magic that happens in the moment with Frank that I love, and he gets so excited, and then he has to show everyone. He's like, check this out, he gets really excited, and there's a lot of magic that happens on filming day. We filmed in October, and it was 25 degrees, which is something unheard of in British Columbia in the interior. So like I had like a tank top dress at the beginning, and I was hot, and then a t-shirt the rest of the day. Like I prepared a jacket. I had all this garb. I had gloves to keep me warm. Didn't even need it. It was so warm and comfortable, and we just really nailed the weather. I think the day after just went, rain as it would normally in October, but we really lucked out. And yeah, I think props are my favorite thing. I love going through historic moments in time, researching all of the fun, I don't know, the outfits. And like we had parties at my house with all the girls, getting them all outfitted out. And the guys were just like, what do we wear? I'm like, I don't know, jeans and a vest and a hat. And they were like, great. And they all showed up looking dapper. And, it was awesome. And the gals were amazing. We just had this whole tickle trunk event where we just brought all of the shawls and cool dresses and boots. And oh, it was just such a fun day.
It sounds awesome.
So
talking about the mannequins, it reminds me of? It reminds me of Alfred Hitchcock, because he always made that appearance, didn't he, in all of his films somewhere. So you've got this mannequin that's going to appear in all of your videos, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out now in every video. Where's the mannequin?
Every video we're going to be looking for.
Where's the Manny? Yeah. Where's the Manny? Yeah. For sure.
Definitely. I love that. That's really cool.
I love that you went and researched the ghost town. That is so cool, because that's one thing. Like when I travel, like we've gone to Virginia City, Montana, to like some of the bigger ones that you hear about, and some of the little ones that are so awesome. I mean, you just
Yeah, Three Valley Gap it's just outside of Revelstoke. It's so amazing. And like it's right on this beautiful lake. Like it is just stunning. So if you're ever up in Canada, definitely check it out. It's a beautiful spot, great little chateau, and it's just one of the most picturesque places. It's so cool.
I love it.
Add that to our bucket list.
Yep. Do it.
The bucket list is getting so long, I don't think we're going to get through it.
It's worth it.
But that's what they're for.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Oh, so tell us, what else has been happening? I know you have some other new music coming out.
Yeah, I actually I'm in like this nice little I feel like I've created this little nest for myself for the year, and I'm kind of just sitting in it. So I released 3 songs since the beginning of 2023. A tune called Oceanside, one of my favorites, Back Pocket, And Black Widow was my last of the trio. So it's really cool to see, like a week after the audio came out, the video came out. So it was so cool to just like get amped up about that. We had a great little release party in Revelstoke at Fable Book Parlor. It's a small independent bookstore. They do great concerts. Yeah, so we sold out the venue, and we just had a little bit of a party. It was such a beautiful experience with some great community members and some great support. So now I'm kind of in the process of getting ready for another big project, because I can't just, stop at one for a year. No, so I have another, yeah, exactly. I have another whole album concept track list idea in my head. So I'm applying for music festivals this summer, artist residencies, and yeah, hoping to find a sweet little studio out here that I can record some music in. Beautiful. Yeah, can't stay still. I'm a Capricorn. I'm driven. I can't stop it.
I'm a Sagittarius, so there you go.
Are you? Okay, yep. We're very close. You're the hunter.
Very close.
Going after it. Yep.
Definitely. There you go.
I just go with the flow as the water bearer, so
Very nice. Very nice.
So would you like to do our crazy questions?
This is my favorite part of the show. Yes. Like, they're
we should have made like 50 of these for you then. Like, instead of
they're so
13
good.
or so.
Yeah. No, but they're scary too. They kind of intimidate me. And I knew I was like preparing for myself. I'm like, all right, what questions are we gonna use today? So I'm ready. Hit me.
I love it. Everybody's getting used to these now. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have to write so many more questions just to keep up with them.
I know. I'm just gonna be like, "What's the worst interview question you've ever asked someone?" And be like, "Okay, write that down." Yeah.
Cool.
I love it.
So, are you ready now? Are you prepared for this?
I think so.
Okay.
I've been in my head all day, so let's just do it. Let's do it.
Okay. I love that. What is your favorite type of transport?
Train. Hands down, train. I get a lot of thinking done. That's where I find the space to think about, like bad boyfriends I'm with. And I'm just like, you know what? After that train ride, I'm like, it's over. I've already convinced myself. I'm like, no. And you don't have to think. You could just look at the countryside. I got to do a cross Canada train trip, and it was amazing. I got a lot of deep contemplation done.
That's very cool. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, tell me, what's the strangest thing in your fridge?
Probably some week-old crispy tofu. I really need to get rid of.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay. If your life was a reality show, what would it be called?
Oh my gosh. How to survive modern living. How to truly be a starving artist. How to truly be a starving artist. That's what it would be.
There you go.
If you were ever arrested, what would it be for?
See, these are the ones I love. Probably for oh my gosh. Probably like I would accidentally be arrested because I was actually trying to help someone. So it'd be like arrest by default. It was actually like someone was misinformed and I got arrested for like helping an old lady into her house, and people are like, she's breaking and entering. I thought
it was gonna be for you helping me hide the dead body yet. Okay, feel much better now.
No, that was last time. We had to change it. Yeah. Gotta keep it fresh.
I love it. What emoji do you use the most?
Depends on who I'm talking to. But usually the emoji with the. Oh yeah, no. I use the emoji with like 2 teardrops because they're laughing so hard. That's usually the one I use.
I love that one.
The cowboy I use a lot too. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm manifesting a cowboy, so I just try to use that a lot.
Cowboys everywhere. Okay.
Oh, if you were the ruler of the world, who would be your top advisor?
Oh, I love that question. Probably Brene Brown.
That'd be a good choice.
Yeah, she'd keep me grounded, keep me wise. You know, her Texas accent gets me. I'm like, yeah, I'm into that, you know. No nonsense kind of woman by my side. Yeah, ruling the world. She's the kind of gal I need. Keep me level-headed.
Perfect. I love that. Okay. Which app on your phone do you use the most?
Ooh, good one. Oh, I don't know. I use Zoom a lot because I'm like, feel like I'm part of little committees a lot, so I feel like I use Zoom a lot. But I'd say Wordscape is a new one for me. I'm trying to like keep my brain fresh, so I'm all about creating words. So that's a fun, boring fact about me.
Ever boring. Nothing's ever boring.
Yeah.
It's all fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me, should the toilet paper?
I'm not into the down.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was
say.
gonna say I'm trying to like. People are trying to get me on the online dating thing, and I can't do it. Can't do it.
No, that is scary. That's just plain out scary. I'm sorry. That's online dating. It is scary. Totally. Dating in general is scary.
Right,
I'm
totally.
Back
to the toilet paper.
Okay, so back to the toilet paper. Let's play out dating. I feel like I should have some dating questions now. No. Should the toilet paper hang over or under?
Over.
Thank you.
Unless it's under.
Unless it's under.
And then I'm there fixing it.
Yeah. Do you fold it? Are you a folder? Do you fold it?
I do not fold. I do not fold. I'm like, it can be as it is, but just because I'm like, how do you pull this? Like, it seems like I'm pulling more than I need or something when I'm pulling it up.
Oh. Like, yeah, that's fair.
It's over, totally like, fair. Oh, that's all I need. Thank you, Charmin, or whatever.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Okay. What do you do to help you relax and not music? Away from the music scene, what do you do to help you relax?
Good question. I've been getting back into reading, and I've been living off grid for the summer, and since I've been back on the grid, I've been having baths, like long baths, music, book, and the biggest challenge is not getting the book wet. That's my
fall asleep. Don't fall asleep in the bath of the book.
I like hold it in one. I hold it like away from me with the dry hand. Read by candlelight. It's very romantic. I'm very romantic to myself. So that's what I do. And I cook. I cook. I pretty much just take care of myself as I would, expect someone else.
Dated ad, isn't it? This is it,
Yeah. So if you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be?
Ooh, nacho chips. Yeah.
Nacho chips.
You can do so much with nacho chips. Yeah.
Okay. If you owned a bar, what would you call it?
Greasy Maggie's.
Greasy Maggie's. It's gonna be one of those.
Could be a bar// motorcycle shop.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Again, manifesting. Motorcycle.
I will bring my motorcycle there to have oil changes or whatever. Yeah, next door and have
exactly.
While I wait.
So half of it's mechanic shop, half of it is it's a bar. Yeah. Have a drink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we can start doing some fundraisers, because they'd be the Texas, the poker runs or whatever. Yeah. Like, yeah.
I love it.
See, I'm ready to help.
Possibilities. I'm into it. Yeah. I'm coming to you.
I'm gonna need a work visa though. I don't have a work visa for Canada yet, so
that's all right. We let anybody in.
I'll just be a cheerleader. Yay! I haven't work visa for anywhere, so it's
fine. So, do you believe in aliens and unicorns?
Aliens, no. Hard no. Unicorns, hard yes.
Are you sure? There's little green men everywhere. I'm just saying.
No, not in my head. No.
You didn't see them on the ski slopes the other day?
No. I tune them out. I actually can't see green. Colorblind.
Oh, so they're so they're probably like gray or something. She has no clue. Okay.
Yeah. I can't see them. They don't exist.
My C's falling over.
Your C is falling over during the interview. That's funny. That was the alien. The alien did that.
My C's drunk.
Was it the crazy C or was it the country C? Very
it's important. The country C. He's just gone with them.
Oh my gosh. Classic country.
Just give it up. I can't do this anymore. Okay. This is the last question, isn't it? This is the last question.
Yeah, last question. Best question ever, right? I should have asked her about her parrot, what she would teach her parrot to say, but I didn't think of that until now.
What scares you the most? And I don't mean failure. What like what's really sort of scary?
The fact that aliens could be real.
We've just planted that thought in her mind. It's like, oh god.
I know.
Apparently.
No, I don't know. What scares you the most? Probably. I don't know. I think greed is very human greed is very scary, and I think it can create some really awful realities for people. So I think personal big 1% greed is probably going to be the demise of the rest of the country and the world. So yeah, I'm going to go with greed and aliens.
Greed.
All my aliens,
terrified,
zombies,
terrified of zombies. Yeah, I can't even
watch. We talked about that the last time, right? The zombies.
We did. I can't even watch the spoofs of zombie movies. I'm just too scared. I'm such a wimp. I can write murder songs, but at the end of the day, I can't take it. I can't handle it.
Zombie apocalypse and you're screwed. That's it.
Yeah.
Just that's it. I'm just I love it.
That's it. I love it too.
It's the best.
Did I pass? Did I pass the round of?
Of course. You passed the craziness.
I feel like we could ask 20 more because it's just fun, you know?
It is. We must have 20 more here somewhere to ask.
I could change all my answers.
Let's ask the same questions now.
Ask the same question again and see what happens the second time around. We used to start making it a drinking quiz, you know what I mean?
We could, yeah.
Going to the answer the more you drink.
You could, every time they say a specific word, everyone has to drink. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have to help us figure that one out. What's the most common word everyone's going to say? I think
and
because people are thinking I and an I. Congratulations, you have a strength now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it has been great having you on, Miss May Davis, and you are welcome back anytime, as we've said before.
Thank you so much. Well, I gotta figure out the next round of questions and what's gonna come up next.
Oh, they're gonna get even weirder. Even weirder. We'd have to think of some really crazy
and that's what I'm excited for. I'm like, okay, we've already done the murder and the going to jail and all of those kinds of things, getting arrested. It's riveting stuff.
We should have
I can't even make it up.
That's what we're struggling with. Oh my God, I can't write more questions. We need to think of something weirder.
Yeah. I think the pizza one is one of the best though, because people are like, "What?" Especially when the pineapple debate happens. That's usually I think we could have this whole Zoom argument on debating which pineapple, no pineapple.
Yep. Well, here's a question for you. You can ask people if they prefer smooth or crunchy peanut butter.
Ooh.
That's a big debate.
Yeah, that's another debate.
Yeah, I'm smooth.
There's always the Marmite question.
If you were curious, I'm smooth, 100% smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, our peanut butter smooth. Don't have crunchy peanut butter. Smooth peanut butter.
There we go.
So
and I use smooth because I put it in baking.
So good. So good. All right, 3 smooths.
Yes, we win.
3 smooths in a row.
Congratulations. I'm not sure what we won, but we won something.
A lifetime supply of crunchy peanut butter.
That was great.
Now that would suck, would it?
Well, this is
I have a lot of peanut butter donations I can do.
Yeah. Oh, great.
You like donate
Love
here,
that.
donate there. There's lots of food pantries, right?
We give away peanut butter in the present,
Yeah. All of your guests get a mini jar of crunchy
Yeah,
peanut
you get
butter.
a mini jar of crunchy peanut butter.
Everybody gets
Congratulations. Peanut
Thanks
butter
for being on the
around.
show. Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny.
Awesome.
And it would be our
Love it.
luck that we would have like a lot of people allergic to it. That would be
Yeah,
like,
probably.
here, you get peanut butter. They're like, I'm allergic to that. Thanks anyway.
I'm allergic. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Seriously.
Good intentions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Thank
we
you
will
so
be
much for
sure.
having me. This is
It is
yeah.
a pleasure. I was just gonna say we're gonna be sure to have links for the video and descriptions
Thank you.
and, as usual. And if there's anything else, you know where to find us.
I'm gonna come
In the
find you.
crazy corner.
Thank you. Yep. I'm into it.
Thank you.
Oh well, thanks so much. It's been great chatting with you again.
And you.
Absolutely. And thank you, friends, for joining us. You have a great day.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.